Hey guys, it's that part of the show where I like to wax eloquent for a minute. And, it behooves us as a worshipful society that flings itself madly into the arms of whatever notion seizes its feelies in the moment to occasionally pop the lens covers off the binoculars and take a close look at the sheer ridiculousness of all that we do. Let us take a brief little trip into the insane continent of Europe, landing our plane in Austria for a little while to sample the local cuisine. And hey, you're never going to believe this. Not only do they have Burger King over there, but their Burger King is at least as dumb as our Burger King in that it makes a big deal out of Pride Month. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to join me in a chorus of praise and flattery for Burger King Austria because they've made the bold choice of introducing for Pride Month a special type of Whopper. So many jokes. Yes, this Whopper will have, brace yourselves, folks, either 2 top buns or 2 bottom buns. Your choice. Hand to God, shit you not. That's their pride statement. Now, for those of you who might be geographically challenged, allow me to elucidate for you the most important points you need to know. Austria is a German-speaking country with German-speaking people who typically eat German-speaking food. And you're telling me that in the land of sausages, that wasn't gay enough for you? Look, I've seen a lot of crazy things in my life, folks. This is one of the crazier ones. And here's the real kick in the lederhosen. It's not popular. In fact, people are getting offended and tweeting about it, which is at least par for the course. But I say, what in the world are you getting offended for, folks? Look, isn't this just a natural outgrowth of the kind of silliness that we've bathed ourselves in for years at this point? Can you honestly tell me that in a few years that every school child, is singing cis white buns instead of hot cross buns? You're going to be surprised and bothered. No, folks, we checked our sanity in at the door, and the odds of reclaiming it at this point are slim to none. Now, personally, I hope they keep this system. I hope they do. Hell, I hope it spreads to every Burger King in every country in the whole world. It'll make it so much easier to classify people by what they're eating in the restaurant. I mean, Chris, let's face it, if you're in there eating a regular Whopper, you're clearly a heteronormative white person and almost certainly the part of the problem that we're fighting. Whopper with either both top buns or both bottom buns, you're clearly a gay man or a lesbian woman, and we celebrate you all the months of the year, not just in June. And the Impossible Whopper, well, that's clearly for transgendered people because, biology. Whatever ends up happening, the real truth is I don't care. I really don't care. I love to talk about it, but I don't care. Businesses like Burger King are throwing their lot in with the LGBTQ plus folks, not because they really have a dog in the fight, but because if you're a major international corporation, it's kind of the thing to do to preserve social capital with the insanely loud minority. We've seen it with Disney. We've seen it with Nike. We've seen it with tons of big companies over the years, and it makes sense if you're betting your money that the wokesters of the world are going to be the winners in the end. They're hedging their bets, and I get it. Of course, you're going to have a pretty major awakening if and when the chips fall in the direction opposite that upon which you've been counting. I mean, you've been warned, Burger King. Hope it's worth it for you. We'll see what happens. Oh, my gosh. See if we can control this thing, Chris. It doesn't want to stop for me. And I got stuff to sell later on in the episode.